Hello, welcome to Jumpin' Johnny Gaming. Today I'm going to show you how to get the CMISRS Asset achievement for Aliens Fireteam Elite. This is for finding all 39 pieces of intel and handing them in. The first 3 can be found in the Endeavor hub. The first one, if you face the entrance to the armory, go left up the 3 set of stairs and through the doorway, and immediately to the left is the first piece of intel. Don't forget, for every piece of intel you find, for it to count towards the achievement, you have to talk to the respective person in the ship for it to be counted as handed it in.
Yes, I've seen the commissioning plaque. The Tianjin class is steady.
Head right before the armory door and go past the loader. On the right hand side you will see intel number 2 next to some crates. Head to the back of the hangar. On the right side there will be an ammo refill case. Behind it is 2 orange signs and you can find intel number 3 between 2 crates. After you downloaded the refinery plans and go down a long corridor, you will, if you are fast enough, spot a xenomorph before it disappears. You will be in a room with a square section of consoles. Take 2 lefts and you will find intel number 4 sitting on the right hand side on a pile of junk.
Continue your sweep.
When you get to the section where you have to run a startup sequence which starts a battle, before you do, head downstairs on the left hand side and behind a crate is a dead facehugger that you click for intel number 5. When you come to this large room that has a red pipe on the ceiling running to the left, go down the stairs and intel number 6 is on a desk. Intel number 7 is not very far from the start of the mission. Keep moving forward and go into the next room on the left side. The intel is on a small round table on the left side of the room.
Yeah, of course.
After the doors unlock on the first defensive battle in the mission, follow the quest marker and you will come across a long flight of stairs down. Halfway, turn in a room to the right. It's at the back of the room on the right side next to an android.
Hear that?
After you finish with the pump room, you will come across a section that has a terminal that unlocks the inner door. Go past it, keep on the left side, and you will come across a workbench with Intel number 9 on it.
Take a sidearm.
Intel number 10 is right at the start of this mission, behind the elevator next to an orange sign. After the waste processing area and before the hangar area, you will go up a long flight of stairs, and Intel number 11 is in the big corridor on the left hand side. It's next to a barrel and a traffic cone. The final section of this mission is to escape on the dropship, but before you activate that sequence, on the left hand side, Intel number 12 can be found on a crate. At the start of the mission, after you face your first wave of xenomorphs, Intel number 13 can be found in a tent on the right hand side. When you come across a large cavern with a stone pillar in the middle that xenomorphs stuck crawling down for a wave of attack, on the right corner before exiting this place is Intel number 14 on a crate.
You're the only ones in danger here, Marines. That's the job, ma'am. We'll get you out safe.
At the end of this mission, you have to run across a bridge before the airstrike hits you. File number 15 can be found on a small round table on the left hand side behind a vehicle.
That is way too goddamn big of a door.
At the start of this mission, you will come across an outside area that has a massive statue of a face in the middle. You can find Intel number 16 on a crate in front of the statue.
Esther, you seeing this? Yes. Curious.
Continue on with the mission until you get to a room that has a big round stone in the middle of it, and just to the right of it, on a computer desk, is Intel number 17. You will come across this cavern that has two giant statues in the middle, and you can see outside. Intel number 18 was on a dead synthetic on the right hand side, which you have to go around the left and then turn right round to access the section.
Nailed the sniper! Plenty tiny security synths ahead. Cut.
On the section with the large cavern area, and you face your third battle with the synthetics, and you have to pick up one of their cores, file number 19 can be found on a crate on the left hand side. When you come to this room, which has a lot of worker synthetics on their charging stations, and they will attack you, intel number 20 can be found on the left hand side before you leave. It's sitting on a crate in a tent. In the final section of this mission, where you have to get multiple cores from synthetics, you can find intel number 21 underneath the first section that has supplies and where you put the first 2 cores. As soon as the mission begins, turn around and head to the statue. Intel number 22 is just on the left hand side. When you get to the large space with lots of pillars and you have to scan the carvings, go past the dead synthetic on the right hand side and intel number 23 will be by a locked door next to an orange cone. When you get to the circular room with a stone face statue in the middle and you have to scan 3 more objectives, intel number 24 is behind a pillar on the right hand side. When you get to a large room with green pipes on the ceiling, you will get your first stand your ground battle. After the battle, you go through a long narrow corridor and get to another room. Hop up to the ledge on the left hand side and intel number 25 is to the left on some crates.
Endeavor's ground-penetrating radar is worthless. Places one big return. Local layout.
After the second time you use an engineer's console, and there will be a defensive battle, continue on through the door and head right instead of left to the marker, and go up a small ramp and you will find intel number 26 on a desk. The next room after the previous intel, after a small battle, keep on the left hand side, up a small ramp and turn left, and you will see intel number 27, a dead popper. When you get to the room with the giant hologram of the engineer's ship, follow the quest marker and on the right hand side you will come across a few consoles and chairs, and intel number 28 is on the chair on the right hand side of the furthest console.
Movement! The little bag things! Shut this thing down, Fireteam. There's likely more weird critters.
You will get to a defense section where you have to download some data from a dead android. If you go down the ramp ahead of the android and turn left, you will find Intel number 29 behind another console.
Guess the mutants don't like synths.
Might you access that one's short-term memory?
When you get to what looks like a giant gun from the original Alien movie, you will find Intel number 30 on a console to the left.
No, the controls are locked.
Get us to whatever passes for engineering.
When you get to a section that has 2 corridors, each manned by a turret that you have to activate, after the battle, instead of going to where the marker is, hop over into the corridor and you will find Intel number 31 in between both corridor sections.
Their Fireteam faces multiple xenomorph assaults. 2 Marines injured, 1 severely.
Another section that involves activating the turrets. This is more of an open room and you can see construction cranes in the distance. After the battle, stick to the left section and you will find Intel number 32 on a desk next to a laptop. When you reach the beginning of the alien hive for the first time, noticeable by the alien redesign of the space station, you can find Intel number 33 by sticking to the right and it's on the floor next to a locked door.
Keep tight. Don't let them catch nobody alone.
Not long into the mission, in the second corridor, the mission requires you to turn right where the flare is. Instead, go straight on, you can see 2 lights ahead, and follow till you get to a dead end and Intel number 34 is on top of a crate.
There's gonna be a ton of eggs in here.
After the large red hive area, you will go down lots of stairs. Before you get to the bottom, there will be Intel number 35 on top of a crate to the left. When you get to this section that you have to activate a computer, then do a defensive battle, intel number 36 is on the top left corner of the room. You get there by taking the right path and follow it around.
Assistance required.
When you get to the first defense battle of this mission, go up the stairs on the left hand side, and intel number 37 is on the right hand side before the locked door. When you get to a section that has ammo and medkit supplies to the left, keep to the left hand side and you will come across some xeno eggs and a large sphere object. Intel number 38 is on some crates on the left hand side. After going down some long stairs and through a narrow corridor, there will be a room with someone cocooned in the middle. Keep to the left hand side and you will find the final intel collectible on a barricade. Remember to hand in all intel by talking to various people on the marine ship for it to count as handed in. Once all 39 pieces of intel have been handed in, you will unlock the achievement.
Shit. Rumor control.
If you like this video, subscribe to my channel. There are tips, achievement guides and full walkthroughs posted every week. Thanks to my fellow Colonial Marine, Bouncy Jeff 3015. Thanks for watching.